Hey guys, I'm back with another video. It's actually me against Two-Letter Show again. And we were actually talking about various different counters to different builds and things. And so this game, I decided I'd play around with one particular new upgrade that got added into AA3 that I've really seen no one use, which is weird. Because if you know anything about AA3, as I just watch us do normal little raider pokey trade early. So this is a fairly standard Rax opening. But anyway, if you've paid much attention to AA3, you'll know that it's really popular to go Rax, go lots, like a few soldiers, lots of archers, and then followed up some sort of healing priest build. I've not found that too difficult to deal with, but apparently that's really strong, and so that's what a lot of people have been doing. So of course, there's a new unit called the Raider, with a new ability called the Shroud, that makes your range 0, or 1 or something, whatever it is, very low. Which kind of, if you know anything about how Priest Archer works, that sounds like a pretty heavy nerf to that unit composition. So I rushed it to see how I would fare, and I've sort of done this Rax expand, grab the tech, and again, same as the previous video, using this raider pressure to keep Two-Letter Show back a bit while I go for this third. Now this is also a little bit of an exploit of his playstyle, and this is a good sort of thing if you play the same sort of person over and over again, to learn their habits, learn how they react when they feel pressured. Do they counterattack? Do they bunker down? In this case, and he's actually going to go for a hidden fourth I didn't actually know about until I watched this replay. But you saw, he sort of bunkered down a bit, took this rather late third here. He's doing a variation, he's getting this. But you can see, I've just gone mass archer. I actually get +1 range, as you can see here, before I get the Shroud, which arguably isn't a mistake, but I was just sort of experimenting a little bit. I'm not sold on +1 range. Maybe if it was like +1.5, +2 range, maybe. But I don't find that I actually really get the benefit out of that, like, hit slightly earlier that range gives you. And this is unfortunate, he does take a couple extra shots. I just have a lot of stuff here. So in a way, this is more of just have good macro and you'll win, but still an interesting game. But you can see, this Shroud here really can't do too much while he's in it. So every time I layer it down, he's got to back up. And you'll see, so I'm doing actually a really similar thing. If you watched, there's a different video put up of gameplay of me on this map. I do this sort of strategy a lot, where I split units into smaller little groups, and essentially hold a position, as well as then splitting pressure onto other places. And you can see, if I actually pause it here, where I'm holding here, and also pressuring up here, or splitting down here, naturally I'm actually cutting him off, so I cut off from this area, cut off from these areas, naturally make a concave as well, and it allows me to really freely essentially set up some pressure, and anytime he pushes forward, I just pull back the group of units he attacks. So if he attacks the ones that are holding in the middle, pull them back, push the side in, and pinch them. So you'll see me do that a lot in my games if you watch me play. Especially with stuff like catapults. I'll actually split, set up the core engagement, and anytime I get engaged, a small group pulls back, and I actually just let the flanks take care of it. You can actually see here that I've actually also macroed up to more bases. So despite his hidden base that I didn't find, I do have a pretty good macro. And Shroud again though, you can see, yeah, range, -4.8 there. That's pretty brutal for archers. They're getting hits off on the raiders, so it's not actually cutting into their efficiency that much, because they're still putting out some damage, which is a bit unfortunate. Maybe I should have microed the raiders better, pulled them out. Shroud also uses up a lot of mana, so really kind of wanted to actually pull back. But you can see, pretty effective and won me some fights even more heavily